Hello and welcome to another daily market update by Market Intel. We are on the Market Intel website. You may want to check out the link in the description that takes you to our website, dailymarketupdate.com. Here, if you register for free, you receive free daily Elliott-Wave market updates for various asset classes, including various stocks, gold, the Nasdaq, cryptocurrencies, and oil, for example. We are now on the website, and what we do is we take a look at a stock today. So we click on US Titans, which is our stocks package, and we can see that the most recent updates were for Nike, Walgreens Boots, Dow Inc. and Waste Management. Today we take a look at Dow Inc. because we have an interesting opportunity potentially around the corner here. If you don't know how our analysis works, well, it's an Elliott-Wave analysis, and when you register here on the website, we give you access to the written updates. So there are written updates every day about certain stocks, as I said, also cryptocurrencies, other assets, and you can see our 2-day analysis here in this case. So you get a long-term chart overview as well as the short-term. Then obviously here the written update that mentions our primary and alternative expectations and scenarios, as well as target levels and support and resistance levels are written here separately. Now I would say we start with the 2-day chart. So all you need to do if you're interested in reading through these yourself, you click on the chart and then you can read the text here separately. Now I usually like to hide it when I take a look at the chart. Yeah, and this is the 2-day chart. Well, what does it reveal? It reveals that we are quite close to a support level and support area, and it also reveals that there is an opportunity potentially around the corner. As you can see, we are in a defined range here currently. The price is moving between 42.79 and 71.86. So 71.86 is the key resistance area and also a resistance level, and also breakout point, whereas 42.79 is a very important support level and also invalidation point for our primary scenario. Now, before we go to the 1-hour chart, let me explain to you the 2-day chart primary scenario and also alternative scenario. So here on the 2-day chart, in both primary and alternative scenarios, we would like to see the price go a little lower from here. So at the moment, the price is above $50. We would like to see the price in our primary scenario drop a little further. You see that in the scenario here, we are probably dealing with a correction that we call an A-B-C correction, highlighted here in green. And within the B wave, that's the pattern we're moving in. It's a corrective phase. We assume that this is a so-called complex, very complex correction, W, X, Y, X, Z, and the Z wave should take us lower into the region between $42.79 and $46.66. So this is a target area for this Z wave in magenta. Here we expect this larger B wave correction to complete, and then we are watching for a reversal in this zone and a substantial rally in wave C to the upside, which should take us above the swing highs that formed here before at $71.86. So that means in the short term, price should go lower, but then after a successful reversal, we are looking for significant price increases. Now, in the alternative, which we give a 35% probability, the price would break below this red line, and a substantial or sustained break below that level would send it already into the support zone highlighted here in gray. Again, we only see that with a 35% probability. It's not what we're primarily looking for right now, but this area would lead to a much deeper decline and could send the price into the region between $15.38 and $35.93. It's a pretty large degree wave 2 correction. And yeah, this is what could happen earlier than expected in our primary scenario. This would only happen later. Yeah, remember what I said in the primary scenario, we see the current decline as a smaller degree B wave, which should then lead to a rally in wave C. All of that within this gray large correction. And eventually then, eventually this wave 2 should complete, but only later, not yet. That would be the alternative, okay? In the primary scenario, we first want to see further increases in this gray B wave before the C wave actually starts. In the alternative, this C wave is already unfolding and would take the price into this gray support area. But again, let's focus on the primary scenario for now. And we take a look at the 1 hour chart. Here you can see it in more detail. And as I just mentioned on the 2-day chart, the idea is that we're now in this magenta Z wave to the downside. And on the 1 hour chart, obviously also here we have a primary and an alternative scenario. In the primary scenario, with a 60% probability, we should see the price move down into that already mentioned target area between $42.79 and $46.66. But also here we have an alternative, and it could be that from this green B wave, the price could reverse earlier, and we could see that breakout already a little earlier, because the alternative B wave could have completed already here end of last year at around $47. That would be the alternative. To confirm the alternative scenario, we would need to see a break above $56.49. Again, not what we are primarily watching for. Primarily, we'd like to see the price go lower into the region below $47 and to show us a successful reversal in that support zone. So maybe it's something for the watch list. If the price indeed comes down into that support and target area, you might want to look for a long entry there. That's obviously something you need to decide. To account for the bearish alternative that I showed you on the 2-day chart, you may want to set the stop 1% below the green box to prepare yourself in case the alternative works out on the 2-day chart and for risk management purposes. Yeah, that's my update about Dow Inc. Hope you liked the update. Make sure that you follow the link to our website, dailymarketupdate.com. And as I said here, you can register for free and receive daily free market updates. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.